Yo, picking back up with episode 10 of Off the Top with DJ Evo and your boy Mac the Riddler.
Yo.
And we're going to be picking back up on the subject. Just giving you guys a reminder of what we was talking about. First, we left off on... excuse me. That was kind of dry. We left off on should children be allowed to have physical sex changing operations? Just to give you guys a reminder of what our opinions were. We definitely chose no on that one. If you're a minor, we don't feel like you should be having a choice to choose your sexual preference or all that. All of that will ultimately be left up to the parent and let the parent delegate how they feel. Such. Now, do we feel like it's morally right? We will, always have different opinions based on how we individually feel. But do I feel like it's right? No. I don't feel like it's right to have my child identifying as a female if they are a male, or as a male if they are, vice versa if they are not that. I just personally feel like that it's not right. But is it their choice? Do I feel like they should have the choice to do it? Yes. I feel like you have the choice to do anything. Now, does that make that choice that you are doing right? No. Because if that was the case, it wouldn't have people in jail now, right? Everybody has the choice to commit whatever action they would like. The thing that I would hate when people get caught up on is that you don't have the right to subject other people to live in the direct guidelines of the feelings that they should have to commit to based on the actions that you did. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is, if you want to do something, I don't have to feel a certain type of way, and based on what you telling me I should have to feel. Mm-hmm. I can feel how I want to feel. So people just have to understand that life is a two-way street and receive it as such, but they don't. I agree, man. They don't. But we're going to move into the next topic. So just so you guys know, we are no on both of those. So it's 2 no's in a row. 3 more strikes and we out. No, I'm saying. I'm just playing. But what was the next question? Where do parents draw the line on what choices children have beyond sexual preference? So, or sexual, anything having to do, anything sexual, as far as sexual origin, sexual preference, anything. Where do parents draw the line as far as the choices that they can restrict from a child? So now we're moving into the choices that a parent can restrict from a child that aren't dealing with sex. So things as far as musical content, movies, TV, food, because obesity is a big problem. Like I had mentioned in an episode before, obesity is a real big problem. So where do we draw the line with this? When is it okay to tell a parent, no, you do not have that choice to tell that child they can't do that? No, that child can wear whatever kind of shorts they want to wear. No, that child can eat whatever they want to eat. That is that child's choice. When is that choice okay? When is it okay to say that to a parent? When are we drawing the line? Like, is it if a child is 17, is it not okay for a parent to still tell that child you can't have a boyfriend? Like, when are you going to draw the line for a parent? Now, we got stuff such as the guy Brian Tyree that's playing the first openly gay superhero in Marvel, one of the Marvel characters, and he's going to be raising a child with a co-star in the movie, and it's another male co-star. So now it's hinting towards sexual relations and sexual, indicators that wouldn't. Basically, I'm gonna have to break it down to my child at 4 years old, 5 years old, that wants to go see the new Marvel movie, why the superhero is not with a woman, but they got a child. Because mommy and daddy have a child together. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to...
How is the child born if you already had to talk, I thought you said, you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's a woman and a man.
You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta delegate that shit.
Yeah, you gotta tell them. You gotta try to break down how basically it's not right, but it's right. Legally, they can do whatever they want, but physically, they can never do what is naturally supposed to occur.
That's what I'm saying. That's really my argument with this shit, dog. I'm glad you made that point,
Right.
man. You born how you born, dog, and you going against the grain for like whatever reason. I'm not saying for religious. I ain't saying no religious reason. My is just plain fact. I can't do nothing other than what I got, man.
Right.
And we are parts of the pieces of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? We cannot create. Like creating life naturally, son, is like one of the purest experience
in the world.
Of magic or whatever you want to call science or whatever. That shit is magic, dog.
You grow a whole nother human being, nigga.
You brought a whole nother life in here. Like, that's a portal that you could use, energy that you could expand. Like, that's some alchemy shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So, for you to deny the universe of what it gave you, you know what I'm saying? Of being like, okay, I don't feel like I'm this. Well, then you would have been born
if the universe wanted you to be that.
Yeah, like, everybody got a part to play, bro.
You denying your natural birthright.
Yeah, like, you are who you are. Make the best of it. Nah, you know. Now, as far as gay-wise, yeah. Still not with that, but that's a choice. But as far as you changing your sex or whatnot, right. I'm definitely not down with that. Right. I could be more acceptable with the gay stuff, but
right.
The changing of your sex is like too far, bro. Like, you know,
you going too. You struck a nerve.
Yeah.
It's like you deny. You saying what I did, what God gifted me. If I'm your father, this is what it's like. What God gifted me as a gift, which is you, my child. You saying that wasn't enough for you. We did it wrong. I was really this. This is how I feel. No, that's not how it is. And I think the only thing that's contributing to this type of mind frame is society. But nobody wants to recognize it. Everybody wants to say it's a natural occurrence. And it's not natural. To want to be something that is outside of yourself. And every physician, every psychologist, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Psychologist that has self-respect and answers questions honestly will tell you that as such. It is not natural for any person or animal to think of itself and think, I don't want to be myself. That is not a natural thing. Most people...
Yeah, man, you don't see no damn lion saying like, okay... Look,
I don't want to be a lion.
I don't want to be no lion. I want to be a bird. What the fuck?
So, moving on from that, we're going to get into another one of our hot topics today. Should men pay all the bills? Pay my cell phone bill, pay my automobile. Remember that song? Yeah, pay my bill. Pay my cell phone bill. That bitch she must have had some good. Woo! Oh, excuse my French. Lord Jesus. Because if I'm paying her cell phone bill, if I'm paying her automobiles, I'm paying her light bills, her water bills, and her shit. She better be showing me some skills.
It really depends on the situation. It's situational.
Yeah, it is situational.
Because you gotta ask your question. You gotta ask like yourself at least 3 questions. One, okay, what is she doing if I do pay all these bills?
Well, we're gonna get into that. I don't want you to speak too ahead of the topics. So we're gonna get into question number 1 first. So, where did the pressure from society originate? As far as, do you have any idea as far as in your knowledge, as far as you could think back, or as far as you have people that have been living to reference from a time further than you, about what's the first indicator of when you've heard people reference to all men should pay the bills? Like, where did that originate from in your perception of it?
I don't really know. Tell you the truth, I can say a lot of stuff. Just the old ways. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Like your grandfather. He was the main person in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was the main person working in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And grandma was one at home. Now she probably had a little job or something, but it ain't really make the big bucks like talking about. Right. Probably something to give us something to do. It's probably even more community based than anything,
And I'm glad you said that, because I'm gonna use this as a teachable moment, as amongst other things. People who don't know, the reason why back in older times, because every woman that I encountered that's under a certain age likes to reference, well, my grandfather and my father paid all the bills. My mother never. Back in those days, people were coming up and it was a different time. Exclusively, one thing that was happening and going on during that time is women weren't allowed certain accesses to certain certifications and trades and schools and stuff and such as they are now. Now, women, especially African American women, are the highest degree holders throughout the whole world. So it's a different time, and stuff has changed. The tables have turned. So now women are some of the highest leaders in, as far as financial stability. And the world is not the same. So that old day when your dad used to take care of your mom, the roles have been even. Men haven't even, as
even switch sometimes.
I'll switch.
I don't keep it real. You switch sometimes. Like sometimes I just seen, and this is not this ethnic like white people or black people, but I just seen people, period, that been in the like I'm stay at home dad.
Right.
Like
I don't give a damn.
My boss and proud of it. Like
look.
I get to kick my feet up.
My boss at the place I used to work at, he said that his wife had got a good job. She graduated. He was like, I'm gonna quit. And sure enough, after I quit, he ended up quitting not too long ago. And I was like, well, he finally got it. But he paid her way through school, though. That was their deal. He paid her way through school. He was going to take off because he had been saving some money from 401k. He said he's going to take it over 401k.
So that's what you should right there. That should integrate the other point we have to make.
What's the other point we had to make? What you was talking about? Which one?
If you are paying all the bills, what is she bringing?
Yeah, what's the woman's role? If I'm paying all the bills, what is the woman supposed to be doing in the relationship to me equating all of my time, because I'm wasting physical time, I'm dealing with emotional time, dealing with on the social level with all my coworkers and all the shit that I'm gonna have to do while I'm at the job. What else I'm doing? I said physical time. I said emotional time, right? I'm dealing with stress. And then I got to give you all of my money that I'm working. So I'm dealing with I'm dealing with the self. I'm feeling like I'm rejected at the end because everything I'm doing, I got to just spend it anyway. So I'm rejecting myself. Like damn, should I even be doing this shit? So what you feel like a woman should have to do to equate in your household if you paying everything? Not a dime. She ain't got to pay a motherfucking dime.
That's what I'm saying. If that is the situation, you got to be going to school or something. You got to be in a position that, because like you say, we're in a different age.
Right.
So I'm expecting you to work. Like even if I'm paying all the bills, I'm still expecting you to do something beneficial. Like what you gonna do with all this free time on your hands that I'm giving you? You know what I'm saying? And because I'm giving you this to do something, because I can't do it right now. If I had all the free time, then I'll do something that's going to benefit us both. But we probably gonna have to make a part 2 on this too.
Yeah, we're gonna be back, and you guys tell me what you think, and then we're gonna dive into a little bit more subtopics so we can get a little bit deeper into these topics that we discussed today. But until then, we'll see you guys on the next episode, which will be episode 11 of Off Top with DJ Evo and your boy Mac the Riddler.
Yo.
All right, y'all be easy.